Guys, this is Kenzo, extra hot Forex. So today it's Wednesday, so let's start with NASDAQ 100 and we'll end up with US30. So if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, so that other traders will find this kind of information. It can be useful to them because sometimes it's hard to find free stuff like this one. So I'm on a daily time frame here. So if maybe you do your daily analysis, sometimes we just focus on 1 hour or 4 hour time frame. So once in a while you should just go back and check on your bigger time frame, like a daily time frame. So here we see that we have a resistance. Here it's a support, here it's a resistance. We can start it from here. You can see that because at the moment NASDAQ is just playing around, it's consolidating. It might go down to, we don't know that, but yesterday treasury yield, 10-year yield, it was very high. It means that every time when a 10-year yield is high, it means that most of the stock they drop. That's why we expect, that's why today I'm using a daily time frame. We might see a move that can reach this point. You see that? I'm not saying it's 100% that the move will reach this point, but I'm telling you it's possible, since you see here it's a resistance, support. We also reach this area, but you can see we have this resistance which NASDAQ is unable to break, so we can have something like that maybe before NASDAQ push higher. You see, something like that. So let's go to a bit smaller, or before we can even go there, here you can see we were on a very nice uptrend. You see, then we had this breakout, then the market it's going lower. So actually you can say we are on a downtrend. Here it was an uptrend, here now it's a downtrend. So from this point we can just go to a smaller time frame, or let's try to draw a resistance that I see at the moment. I think maybe you can see we have something like this. You can see that. For you to know this stuff, you can firstly point these peaks. You see these points and try to connect them. They will make sense after. They don't have to be perfect. As long as you understand what you are doing, then it's much better. You can see it really makes sense. So it means we can expect, don't think about buying at this area. You can have those small buys, I mean short-term buy, because you can see here we have a nice resistance. But the market, you can see from this point, the market was just playing around this area. So we expect the market maybe to still until we say we have a very bullish momentum. It means we have to break this area and go in higher. But for now, it means NASDAQ is still on a bearish momentum. See that? So be careful when you buy. When you buy, obviously, you can buy around this area, but still remember that we are on a bearish momentum on a bigger time frame. I hope you can see that. So let's go to a bit smaller week, but today let's start. It's not that small, but we can just go to a 4-hour time frame and try to see. You see, when you draw your resistance or whatever, it should make sense when you change the time frame. If I go to an hour, it should still make sense. You see that? So if maybe you want to see my previous videos about what happened previously, you can go and check them, because I'm not going to go through that. It will make this video very long. So now I'm expecting the market to play around this zone. Still we can have the nice buys which are very short, but until maybe we break this, then we can say we will have a very nice buy, or around this area we can have a very nice buy. But even here we can still have a nice buy. Yesterday we did it. I don't know if it's around this area, or yeah, obviously it's around this area. So we had a very nice day yesterday. So this area, it's a very strong area. I think everyone is watching this area. I mean, big boys are watching this area. So when the market reaches this point, we might see a very strong pullback, sorry, push up, when the market can push very higher from this area. But for that to push higher, it means the market has to break this. So you should just have this line, this resistance on your chart. So at the moment you can see the market is it's slowly it's playing around this wedge. It means those moves are now squeezing down because of this wedge. That's why you can see a lot of consolidation around here, consolidation, or you can just call it ranging. The market is just going up and down. You can sell, you can make money, you can even buy, you can make money, but the market is just playing around, you see. But we want moves like this where the market will just shoot higher, something like that, see. So but here you can see here the market is just playing, so you don't have to get trapped in moves like that. You can see on a bigger on a smaller time frame, obviously yes, you will make money, but just know that the market is still playing around. You can see this area, the market is just playing this. When you see a buy, it's buy, then it will cancel that buy, it goes up again, it cancel that momentum again. So they just cancel each other. It's not like where the market is pushing higher. So be careful when you want to place your order around this area. So let's go to a smaller time frame, which is a 1 hour time frame. So let's see, you see that resistance, this resistance still makes sense, which I drawn on a daily time frame. So when you do analysis, they should make sense from different time frames. So from this point we can say maybe we can draw something like this. Let me just use this, something like this. You can see it's another wedge on another wedge, so inside another wedge. So but you won't see a bigger picture, because in your mind you might think that we are maybe about to go up, forgetting about the strong resistance here. So you should know about this resistance before you buy here, because the market when it reaches this point can just shoot lower. You see that? But if you analyze the market using a very small time frame, I don't think you will see the bigger picture. You will just think that we are on a very nice support. The market will just push higher. The market, yes, can still push higher, but when you are here, if you are still holding, it can shoot very strongly. And this, it's also another inside support, which is not really that strong. So the strong one, it's this one here. Let me show you the strong one. I hope you saw that. The strong one is this one here. Let me go to a 4 hour time frame. So the strong one is actually this. This one it's a bit stronger on a short term, but this one we can rely on, you see. So but the market at the moment can still, I think the market will just go lower. If it breaks here, obviously we will wait for a retest, because we don't want fake breakouts. We will wait for a retest, then we can say we can buy around this zone. So if it breaks here, obviously we expect the market to go down, because we are in this wedge. The market is just playing around this area. So I hope maybe you got something from this analysis. So let's go straight to US30 and see what we can get from the analysis. Guys, if you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, like, share. Let's grow this channel. We do this daily. If maybe you missed something, you can just come and check and see what you missed, because not everyone have a time to analyze the market every day, you see. So this is my job. That's why I give you this information, so that you can just do something then you can just analyze, check the video, and then you can just do your fast analysis and you'll be in the trade. So we have something like this on a daily time frame. So it means at the moment we can just expect US30 to shoot lower and push higher again. If I draw this resistance here, you can see that I think the market can still do something like this. You see that here it's a daily time frame. I hope you can see that. So let's go to a smaller time frame, which is 4 hour going down. We're starting from a bigger one today. So here we are. So that's why when you draw something like this here, sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sorry, it does make sense, but you can see we have candlesticks which are sticking out because this actually it's moving. The candles are like this. Actually we're supposed to draw a line like this, which is this one here. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So we're supposed to have something like this. Alright, something like this. You can see this is not a straight line because this line it's actually going higher. So this one won't make sense here, but you can just put it there maybe for, I don't know, maybe for your information, but I'll just take it out because on a bigger time frame it shows me that the market actually is on a nice uptrend. So but we will still have this supports. You can just draw them to see that okay, now this, it was a previous support, resistance, something like that. So here we expect the market to come. Actually we sold here, we made a nice profit, but we got out. But I think the market can still push lower, not in a straight line. Obviously the market can create something like this before it can shoot higher again, you see. So here we had this downtrend momentum. Now we have this one, so we can have another one going this way, creating moves like this. When it comes here, it can create another moves going higher. That's how the market moves. So let's go to a smaller time frame. I think maybe on US30 everything is just simple. I don't see much of the explanations which need to be explained. So see here, if it doesn't make sense, don't force it. Let's see from this point, because this resistance, it should touch most of the lines. So this way I think it does make sense. Yeah, something like this. Even something like this, you can see we have a lot of touches here. Something here, you can see, even if we have this breakout here, but if you extend this, it will come here. Then we have this something like fake breakouts, even if it's not a fake. Yeah, here it's fake breakout, but here I can't say it's a fake breakout. So here we have a breakout which did not retest, then just push higher. Then for you to sell here again, I think we will have to use, sometimes we have to know these different strategies. Unfortunately I don't use the double tops, double bottom, stuff like that. I'm strictly using trend lines and breakouts. So from this area, okay, I think, yeah, we have a nice sell. I did not see this one. Okay, you see here. So yeah, it's something like that. So for us to have a sell, you can see the market was just playing around this area. Then we had a breakout, a retest which closed above, but we have another one. We have another retest here. I hope you can see that. this is another retest, so the market can still push lower. You can see that. So another one that I see, it seems to be a small support, something like this here. You can say, okay, if maybe you want to be safe in the trades, which for you to just reduce the losses, you can say, okay, if the market breaks this wall here, then I'm going lower. But actually you should supposed to take that sell around here. When this one close here, then you were supposed to take that sell. You were going to be in a nice profit at the moment, but because we have another support, it's a small support obviously, and it's an hour time frame, actually it really makes sense. So it means that we can wait. If maybe you missed this one, you can wait for the market to close lower here, then you can say I can take that sell. But sometimes the market can come and retest again before shooting lower. You see that? I think maybe that makes sense. But what if the market pushes higher? It means then if the market pushes higher, I don't expect anyone to buy around this area, so the market will just go high. Just wait for it to break this point, then you can say it will retest here. You can see here it's a resistance. Then when it goes up, it's where you can have a nice buy. So I think for today we're done, guys. So please subscribe, like, share. I have a $15 group, which I think is going to end around this week because only a few people left to join the team. So because I don't want like 100 people in one group, so from there I'm going to make it monthly. So because at the moment that $15 is once off, so once we reach that 50 number, then we go in monthly so that I can manage whoever who is going to join. So but I'll keep you in touch. I'll update everything if there will be any changes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.